women shoot dope in their breasts. Cats catch hollow points to the chest.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my pops laying everlasting sleep, arms folded, 6 feet deep.
A much needed rest interrupted, sitting at the end of a mattress, torn between desire to mourn and not even viewing the casket. Notified hours ago, my little cousin was murdered in Brooklyn with a bat beaten to death. A 15-year-old's life took. His mother diagnosed with HIV a couple of years prior. Told in the hospital her husband bit the bullet while she lay dying, leaving her daughter the only child adopted by her grandmother. Can't believe she still smiles and perceiving real, I wonder. Fumbling with the light switch, left cheek embracing a tear, in a slump searching for balance, stroking a soaking wet beard. Such a painful chapter was shared for what I'm far from but near.
We live this, breathe this.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Express or explode, my view for this globe. Is God teasing? My father drowned in 95, I still don't know the reason. Keep your maybe, probably I can't. Think so when I'ma see. Sat up till sun rays shine through the blinds that never hit me.
You ain't seen nothing. I seen women shoot dope in their breast. Cats catch hollow points to the chest.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my pops laying everlasting sleep, arms folded, 6 feet deep.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my mom struggle, working double shifts so she could buy food and clothes for the kids.
You ain't seen nothing.
I seen women trade their children for crack, wondering if they'll ever come back.
19 years old when I wrote this, not knowing where I'm gonna be when I'm 20 is something hard to cope with. I've lost friends and gained snakes that smile on your face, stab you in the back when they feel that you're at a place. Giving out pounds, acting like you know me and the things I'm into. But let me tell you a couple things that I've been through. I've come home at night to see my mother sleep on the floor. Another morning of pain for her, more than raw. For the sake of her kids, for the sake of her own. The false hope to turn broken pillars of stories to gold. There are times I need dough, even with an ill job. One dude suggests, why don't you borrow money from your moms? He doesn't know that she's borrowing money from me until she gets a check on social services next week. When I cross the other side of the bridge, asking me why I'm thin. Of course I'm thin, we ain't no food in the fridge. Snide remarks and comments, you think I didn't notice? Sleeping on my intelligence, yet I stay focused to know who you are, and you know who you are. Not seeing any promise for this young ghetto star.
You ain't seen nothing. I seen women shoot dope in their breast. Cats catch hollow points to the chest.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my pops laying everlasting sleep, arms folded, 6 feet deep.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my mom struggle, working double shifts so she could buy food and clothes for the kids.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see days when there was nothing to eat. Hunger pains woke me up in my sleep. Staring at the mixing board, beat playing as I'm thinking about when my grandma passed and how it drove my pops to drinking midnight arguments, complete with fists through the wall. So I submerge myself in art and the yes, yes, sure to tune it out. But I feel like a guitar that's out of tune. My life is turned sideways like a Batman and Robin room. Spent nights with blunt smoke and old English on the brain. When I awoke, the high was gone, but situations remain the same. And what about moms? My dad nearly died in her arms, despite 6 months of sobriety. The cycle of death felt anxiety. They're trying me, it's in my patience, but through sound right reasoning, I managed to keep stable my mental maintenance. Every 2 years, I'm getting laid off. My CEOs are getting paid off to fire hardworking people with no remorse. Of course, I barely get to see my daughter because there's no justice for us after these Masons pass the order.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see women shoot dope in their breasts. Cats catch hollow points to the chest.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my pops laying everlasting sleep, arms folded, 6 feet deep.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my mom struggle, working double shifts so she could buy food and clothes for the kids.
You ain't seen nothing.
I see my aunt living days in pain, dying with the AIDS virus in her veins.